Hi everyone, this is Joy with Create It with Joy, and welcome back to another card video. Today I've made a card using Simon Says Stamps February card kit Love Always, and I'm also using Ranger's texture paste in the opaque matte finish, and I'm using that with a Falling Heart stencil from Simon Says Stamp. So I'm starting off with Neenah Classic Crest Solar White 110 pound cardstock, and I'm going to be spreading on a fairly thin layer with a palette knife, and you can get sets of palette knives at any of your craft stores, and there's different sizes, and I used the smaller one. And I'm spreading it through, and then I really am just scraping off the high majority of it because I really want it to be level with the stencil. You could, I guess if you were using like a brick stencil, you could leave it thicker, and it would definitely have more texture, but I didn't, that's not the look I was going for today. So scrape that off. When you're all done, make sure you clean up your stencil and your palette knife right away. Now I'm taking the Simon Says Stamp Unicorn Dust from the kit and sprinkling that onto the hearts while they are wet. What pretty glitter. I can't even say enough about that. It is so glittery. Just wiping off the edges, but look at how pretty that is. So now I am going to be stamping my images from the kit, and this is the stamp set Love Always, and I am using Simon Says Stamp Intense Black ink, and of course using my Misty, which is good because my ink pad needs to be inked up. So I had to stamp this a few times to get a good crisp image. So here I am. I'm going to have the colors of Copic markers up on the screen, and then I am going to be playing you guys some music while I'm coloring, and I will be back in a minute or so. Now I'm going to be taking my Ranger Multi-Matte Medium, and I am just adding some dots to the center of these beautiful roses. And once again, I will be using the Simon Says Stamp Unicorn Dust Glitter to put on top of that, because these just screamed glitter to me. And then here I'm going to be attaching to my A2 sized card base some paper from the patterned paper from the kit, and I'll just be trimming that off the edge. And this is at the bottom right below all those textured hearts. So here is the stamped image that's going to say, the sentiment that says "Love you always" from the kit, and I am stamping that on vellum with Lawn Fawn's Lobster dye ink. And then I'm also going to be using the clear embossing powder from the kit from Simon Says Stamp, because I did want that to be a little bit shiny on the vellum. And now we're going to start putting this card together. So I am adding some adhesive to the bottom of this vellum piece, and I'm not worried about it because you're not going to see it. Normally you kind of have to hide your adhesive through vellum. So I am doing that with the images. So I added a strip of cardstock, and I'm adding my rose images popped up on foam tape. And there is 3 colors of red floss that comes into the card kit, and I should have done this first and it was kind of an afterthought, but I'm going to tie a little cute knot. And since I've had my nails done, girls, I can't tie anything. So anyways, get that into a cute knot, trim off the excess, and I'm going to use a little bit of Multi-Matte Medium by Ranger underneath that little knot to kind of hold it down. Then I'm going to use some more of that glue behind the stamped images on the vellum, and I also on the opposite side added some where there was a textured heart. You can't even notice the glue. So here is the Nouveau Crystal Drops. I'm using Pale Gold, Bubblegum Blush, and Autumn Red. Of course, adding a bunch of little, dots here and there. You need some embellishments to make it stand out awesome. And I'm totally in love with Nouveau Crystal Drops, you guys. You can probably tell because I put it on all of my cards. So just add a few more here and there. And now I'm going to add it on to a black card base. And I have to correct myself. I thought my white card base was A2 sized. It is not. It's just a tad bit shorter on the sides, not the top and bottom, on the sides. So when I added that to my black card base, I do have a little bit of black trim on both sides, which I really do like. And it's all done, you guys. Look at that. You can see the shimmer and the glitter from that Unicorn Dust by Simon Says Stamp. Thanks again so much for stopping by, you guys. I appreciate your support. I am so blessed by you. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope it inspires you. If you like what you've seen, please thumbs up, subscribe, and comment. I love it all. And I will be back here really, really soon. Thanks again. Bye.